Now, one thing I do want to say is that Kevin Stefanski did not speak about Shedeur currently leading in jersey sales. He didn't speak about bringing in a new kicker. He didn't speak about Shedeur at all, and which is crazy to me, but whatever. You know what I'm saying? You got the hottest player, the 5th hottest player in the NFL on your team, and no one asked about him. No one, hey, how's Shedeur? Hey, we ever going to see Shedeur? Like,
the Cleveland Browns thought they had drafted a quarterback. What they didn't realize was that they had also bought into the Shadur Sanders marketing machine, a whirlwind of hype, fashion, and the spotlight. When Kevin Stefanski was asked about why Sanders' jersey sales are breaking records and eclipsing those of some veteran stars, the coach shut down. That silence only poured gasoline on a story already burning hotter than the dog pound in December.
Is that he is one of the most popular players the NFL has ever seen. And you know why? I got stats to prove it, son. Shadur Sanders is officially, from the beginning of the season, the number 5 best-selling jersey in the National Football League, not top 5 in rookie.
Now, let's break it down. Shadur Sanders hasn't even played a full season in the NFL yet, but his jersey sales are already in the stratosphere. Reports indicate Sanders is selling more merchandise than some established superstars, and it's not just Browns fans lining up. His name carries national appeal. From Colorado fans who rode the wave of prime time last season to young NFL watchers just looking for a new face of swagger, Shedeur jerseys are everywhere. Kids are wearing them to school, influencers are wearing them on TikTok, and Cleveland locals are strutting them down East 9th Street like they just won the Super Bowl.
That was Kevin Stefanski speaking to the media. You guys think he's ever going to talk about Shedeur? Because me personally, I don't think it's coming. I don't think he's ever going to talk about Shedeur. You know, it's clear said that they don't like him. They don't want him there for whatever reason. Don't even know why they drafted him.
But here's where it gets spicy. Stefanski, usually measured and professional in front of the mic, froze up when a reporter asked him about Sanders' jersey dominance. He waved it off, muttered something about team focus, and pivoted. To some, it looked like a coach trying to keep the spotlight on football. To others, it looked like a man realizing his locker room might be tilting into Kardashian territory, where the brand becomes bigger than the game.
And today we got breaking news, and it's shaking up the NFL world. Rookie quarterback Shadur Sanders has already beaten the great Patrick Mahomes. You know, Patrick, a.k.a. Tom Brady Mahomes, in jersey sales. And this is Shedeur having a great aura.
And if there's one thing NFL veterans hate, it's a rookie turning into a marketing monster before proving himself fully on the field. Sanders' jersey sales aren't just a stat line for Nike, they're a billboard screaming that the rookie already owns the hearts and wallets of fans. That's dangerous territory in a league built on respect, grind, and hierarchy.
You know, we talked about the prime equity situation and stuff like that. The reason why I want to tell the truth and be transparent about all these things is because Shadur Sanders' greatness cannot be denied. Like, I want that to be known.
The Browns have had their fair share of quarterback sagas, and the last thing Stefanski wants is another media circus. Remember Johnny Manziel? He was a jersey seller too, but his flash turned into a flaming disaster. Cleveland is haunted by that memory, and some analysts think Stefanski's refusal to comment is his subtle way of saying, "We've seen this movie before." Only difference? Shedeur has the arm, the composure, and the backing of Deion Sanders to make this one feel very different.
That is literally the only player in the league that anybody spends money on. Jerseys, merchandise, gate revenue, attendance, ratings. That's the only person in that whole league. Something's going on with this guy, all right? The one thing I'll say is he's drawing attention. There's no confusion there.
What's fascinating is the contrast between Stefanski's tight-lipped approach and Shedeur's open embrace of the spotlight. Sanders has never shied away from the cameras. He lives in that world. His father built him for it. His flashy watches, his post-game celebrations, and his unapologetic confidence are all part of the package. For him, jersey sales aren't a distraction. They're proof that he's doing what he's always done, move culture.
Shedeur pinned his first, both on NFL X and IG accounts. If you go to both at NFL and Browns official websites, click shop. Who's the first Cleveland Brown jersey you can pre-order? Shedeur's. Many NFL fans on TikTok have pledged to purchase Shedeur's jersey and
Stefanski, on the other hand, comes from the old-school football cloth. Quiet leadership, nose to the grindstone mentality, act like you've been there before. He's watching a rookie quarterback sell jerseys like he's Patrick Mahomes, while not yet stacking wins like Mahomes. That tension is where this story lives.
Yeah, obviously, I don't concern myself with outside type of things, but I'm committed to his development, just like all of our rookies. So we'll continue to focus on getting our guys better.
And don't underestimate how this plays inside the locker room. Veterans see numbers. They know who's cashing in. When a rookie quarterback starts outselling jerseys from teammates who've bled for years in the league, egos flare. Wide receivers grinding for Pro Bowl spots, defensive captains carrying the weight of the franchise, and even other young players trying to build their names might feel overshadowed. Shedeur isn't just quarterback one, he's becoming brand one, and that creates a strange power dynamic before his career has fully taken root. Still, it's impossible to ignore the positive spin. The Browns, historically a franchise with more heartbreak than hardware, finally have a figure who makes them culturally relevant. For decades, the Browns have been more meme than menace. Now, with Sanders, they're selling out merchandise racks, grabbing national headlines, and drawing new fans who never cared about Cleveland football. In an NFL where attention is currency, that's huge.
Comes the shocker, like I'm gonna make a separate video about that, about Shadur Sanders being number 5 on the top list. This is a rookie, ladies and gentlemen, hasn't done anything in the NFL, but the impact has been felt. Now let's pause right here. Mahomes has been through what he's been through, and we see his name in all type of salacious news, but let's just be real. He's already outselling Mahomes.
Stefanski's refusal to talk about jersey sales may not be about Sanders at all. It could be his way of shielding the team from outside noise, trying to force the focus back to the field. After all, jersey numbers don't win games. Touchdowns, smart play calling, and strong defense do. But by dodging the question, he ironically turned the spotlight up. Silence became louder than words, and now the sports world is buzzing. Consider this. In one clip of press footage, a coach's refusal to address jerseys has sparked debates across talk shows, podcasts, and social media. Was Stefanski worried about the locker room dynamic? Was he frustrated with the media focus on marketing over performance? Or was he simply trying not to fan the flames of hype that could swallow the season? Whatever the answer, the narrative is running wild.
Shadur Sanders got the #1 jersey in the league, selling jersey in the league. I'm worried about Cleveland cutting. Let me tell you why. They should have easily gone ahead and said he's gonna wear #2. I know he had to go through the process and all this kind of stuff, but they could have easily told Fanatics and all the jersey sellers, just put #2 out there. He made the team, we'll make sure he get it. If he don't make the team, all right, no harm, no foul.
The parallels to other NFL stars are striking. Tom Brady became a global brand, but only after rings. Mahomes embraced commercials, but only after proving himself with a Super Bowl. Sanders is sprinting into that territory before cementing his legacy. That doesn't make it wrong, it just makes it unprecedented. And unprecedented is exactly what scares traditional coaches. From a fan's perspective, it's electric. This isn't the same old Browns. This is a team with a rookie quarterback who has the charisma of a superstar, the backing of a Hall of Fame father, and the ability to turn a press conference snub into a national storyline. Whether the Browns win big or collapse under the weight of hype, fans will tune in.
All right, so his old jersey's been retired. His new jersey's selling like hotcakes. Who is this? Florio. Okay. After initial figures had the jersey to be worn by Browns quarterback Shadur Sanders at #3 in sales, behind Travis Hunter and Cam Ward, Sanders have now moved to #1.
But here's the real kicker. Jersey sales are more than just numbers on a report. They signal where the NFL is headed. The new generation of stars isn't waiting for championships to market themselves. They're building brands in real time, connecting directly with fans, and changing how success is measured. Stefanski might not like it, but the league is evolving around him. For now, Sanders' jersey is a status symbol. To wear it is to be part of a movement, a statement that you're riding with the future. And that's why Stefanski's silence speaks volumes. He knows he's coaching more than a quarterback. He's coaching a cultural phenomenon. The challenge is keeping that phenomenon focused on Sundays, not storefronts. The story isn't finished. Stefanski will have to face this question again. Sanders will keep selling jerseys, and the Browns will either rise with their new star or repeat the ghosts of past hype-driven failures. Either way, Cleveland is no longer boring. The Browns are loud, unpredictable, and very much in the NFL spotlight.